They say the dead can't speak for themselves, but that's not true. Not if you find the right voice. Your daughter's phone is that voice. Cheap plastic, screen spidered like a windshield after a bad crash. It was hidden behind her dresser, tucked away, like a confession. Inside, it's all there. Texts that crawl under your skin. Videos you wish you could unsee. You replay them anyway, over and over, until the man on the other end of that line feels like he's sitting in your living room. They call it a dead man's phone now, but you know better. It's a loaded gun.
This isn't just horror, it's your worst thoughts, and your best chance to taste them without leaving your bed.
I got home early that day. Not by much, maybe an hour. It was quiet when I walked in. Too quiet. No cartoons, no music, not even the usual clatter of her rummaging through the pantry. I called out, "Katie?" No answer. I walked into the kitchen and saw her phone sitting on the counter. It buzzed, again and again. Derrick, miss you, little babe. Derrick, you still got the panties I like? My heart thumped. Hard. I picked it up, unlocked. Notifications spilled down the screen, all from the same name. Derrick. Over and over. I swiped it open. There were messages. Hundreds of them. Photos. Selfies. Too much skin. Words she shouldn't even know. Things no 12-year-old should ever say, unless someone taught her, unless someone trained her, groomed her. I scrolled, frozen, my fingers trembling. He was in his 30s. Said he loved her. Said he'd never hurt her. Said it would be their secret. There were voice messages. I didn't want to press play, but I did. His voice came through, low and sweet, too sweet. The kind of sweet that rots your teeth, the kind of sweet that kills you slowly. He was instructing her, telling her what to say, what to do, what to wear, how to hide it. He had met her. The last message was from yesterday. Be good for me like you were last time. Don't tell Daddy. Remember, he wouldn't understand what we have. Then a photo. A hotel room. Her backpack on the floor. I stared at the screen like it might catch fire. And something inside me cracked open. Something sharp. Something loud. Not rage. Not yet. Just silence. Like my soul had stepped outside my body and locked the door behind it. She walked into the kitchen and saw me holding her phone. She froze. I looked at her, my little girl. Pink hoodie, juice box in her hand. My voice barely came out. Katie, who is Derrick? She blinked fast, her whole body tensed. Then her lip quivered. He said not to tell. He said you'd hate me. I dropped to my knees. Sweetheart, tell me the truth. She cried, collapsed into me. And she told me, not everything, but enough. They'd met twice, once at the park, once at the hotel. She didn't want to talk about what happened inside that room. She didn't have to. I knew. I held her tighter than I ever had before and whispered, "You're never going to see him again." I didn't go to the police, not because I didn't believe they could help, but because they'd follow the rules. Paperwork, protocol, maybe an arrest, maybe bail, maybe trial delays. And Katie would have to say those words again. I didn't want justice. I wanted finality. That night, I sat at the dining room table and reverse searched everything in her phone. Found him. Derrick Langford, 34. Lived across town. Worked at a car stereo shop. Coached a youth soccer league. No priors. Didn't mean a damn thing. I made a burner account. Pretended to be her. Said I missed him. Said I wanted to meet again. He didn't hesitate. "You're getting so brave, baby girl. Same place?" Now, the basement used to be my workspace. It was a prison. I cleared it out. Plastic sheets, zip ties, a locked case of tools. I read everything. Pain tolerance, anatomy, psychology, torture methods from regimes that don't make the news. Every sound Katie made in her sleep added fuel. 2 days later, he showed up. He thought he was meeting her again. I crafted the perfect message, nervous but eager, filled with misspellings and hearts like she used. I said I missed him. Said I wanted to see him. "Where?" he asked. "Same spot as before, near the sawmill. I'll be by the trail sign. Just don't make me wait long, okay?" He replied with a heart emoji. "Anything for you, baby girl." I set the stage. Left a pink hoodie draped over the fence post by the trail entrance. Her backpack, half zipped, sat on the ground beside it. Close enough to see from the road, but hidden enough to feel secret. I parked my car down the road and circled back through the trees. When he pulled up, I watched him from the brush. His eyes lit up when he saw the hoodie. He stepped out of the car slowly. "I don't see you, baby girl." That's when I moved. The pipe connected with the side of his skull. He dropped. One more hit. Then the trank. He woke up in my basement. Boxers only. Duct tape across his mouth. Tied to a chair. I sat across from him, her phone in my hand. "Hi, Derrick." His eyes went wide. I peeled the tape off. "You're making a mistake," he croaked. "You don't understand." I hit him. "Not hard. Not yet." "I understand just fine," I said. The texts, the photos, the hotel, what you did to her. He froze. "She wanted it," he whispered. "She told me she loved me." I hit him again, harder. His nose broke. "She's 12, I said. 12. He started crying. I stood up and walked to the workbench. Crowbar, bolt cutters, blowtorch, fishing line, pliers, claw hammer. "I've been thinking, Derrick, about what you deserve. You're not leaving this room alive. We both know that. The only question is how." He sobbed. "Please, I'll confess. I'll go to prison. There's no prison for this. There's me." I held up the blowtorch. Option 1. We melt flesh. It's slower than you think. Skin bubbles, muscle curls. You black out. Then I wake you up and start again. I held up the bolt cutters. Option 2. 1 digit at a time. Fingers, then toes. Maybe your ears, your tongue. I leaned in close. Option 3. You talk. You tell me every detail. And I make sure you choke on the memory. He begged. He cried. You're already dead, I said. All that's left is choreography. I walked back and forth. My hands shook. Not with fear, with need. You don't get to die easy, but I want it to be right. So I'll let you choose. He blinked. What? He whispered. You pick, Derrick. How does it end? Should I live stream your confessions to your friends? Shove your phone down your throat and watch you choke on it? Or nail your hands to the floor and cut out your tongue? He screamed. I didn't flinch. I turned to the camera. Red light blinking, recording. For me. For what I'll bury 10 feet deep in the woods. For when I need to remember who I became, I stare into the lens. Into you. You're me now. He's right there. He violated your child. He laughed about it, lied about it, justified it. And you have the tools. You've already decided he's not leaving this room. But now comes the hard part. Choosing how. I sit back on the stool. Torch. Cutters. Hammer. Drill. I've thought of everything. Except that final decision. How do I end him? Not quickly, not cleanly, but perfectly. So I'll ask you, what does justice look like when you're standing over the man who destroyed your daughter's innocence? What pain fits the crime? What would you do?
Nightmares. Every week, subscribe if you want to know what happens next.